Ladies and gents, welcome back. I have sad news. I lost my counterclaim against Matthew Good, or someone representing Matthew Good. I had a video that I published months ago that was regarding Matthew Good's public statements. Now, just to be clear, in this video, I'm not going to be making any opinions. I won't be forming any opinions. I'll only be giving you the facts of this case. So here we are in a situation where my video was taken down because of the internal claims system on YouTube for defamation. Now, the video still is up on Rumble. You can view it there. I'm not going to give you a link to it. You can look it up, and it's still available on YouTube if you're not in Canada or you're using a VPN. Now, these are the facts in the case. Now, Matthew Good, or someone representing Matthew Good, made a claim to the video in question where he had made, where I was talking about public statements that he had made at a venue in Nanaimo, British Columbia. Now, YouTube got back to me and said, hello, your content has been removed due to one or more legal complaints that we received. We reviewed your appeal and determined that we're unable to reinstate your content. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Now, my counterclaim for this on October 25th, 2022. Now, this was some time ago. It takes some time to process these things. I'm aware as at the length of time that it took to have this come back to me. Now, my explanation was the video in question is about the statements made publicly by a public figure. Commentary in the video is reporting on what was said by Matthew Good at a performance in British Columbia. And the quote, I quoted it, "I'd like to put those people on a plane and fly them to the Congo, the DR Congo, and then get off and like 14-year-olds fire AK-47s at them," end quote. Matthew Good was recording saying on October 15th at Port Theatre in Nanaimo. I said that reporting on these statements came from other news publications, including a video that was reports from Western Standard and iHeartRadio. Commentary is included disagreeing with and disavowing his public statements, but not making any untrue statements about Matthew Good. My statements are considered fair comment and protected because they are about the matter of public interest based on fact, recognizable as comment, reasonable laws, and their laws and regulations would show. And then I gave the links to the articles. Now, I'm not going to give you any of my opinions in this video. My opinions will be blank, but I will show you what was said in these articles. Now, the Western Standard did make a editor's note in this story. The story has been updated with a more accurate transcription of Matthew Good's comments. The original comments had minor inaccuracies due to poor audio quality. Now, here is the audio that you can hear for yourself.
And everyone else, right? And then what next? Suddenly everyone who wants to try to hate them. We're having protests in front of like hospital bays where guys are coming in with their heart, you know, the old dad. It's big, for Christ's sake, get out of the way. You know, but I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that I'd like to put those people on a plane and fly them to the Congo. Like the DR Congo, and then they can get off. And like 14-year-olds can fire AK-47s at them.
Boo!
You know what it's like to live in a real therapy. If you can talk about your rights, that's cool.
So, and then it cuts off there. There's the end of the video. Now, the article goes on to read, Canadian musician Matthew Good told BC concert goers he would like to put some freedom protesters on a flight to the Congo and have teenagers shoot at them with AK-47s. Good preceded his comments by talking about protesters who blocked access to hospitals during the pandemic. Some in the crowd cheers as Good told them, "I'd like to put those people on a plane, fly them to the Congo, the DR Congo, and when they get off and like 14-year-olds fire AKs at them." Saturday at Port Theater in Nanaimo. "You can talk about your rights and that's cool," Good said in the video, which was posted on social media with accompanying boos by some in the crowd. Social media users were quick to react to the video, telling Good they're no longer his fan. Now, I'll leave a link in the description for this here. I'm not going to give you my comment on what this is pursuant to this whole issue. None of this is my comment. There was a tweet that I also linked to in my previous video. This link is no longer available, or this tweet is no longer available. Again, I won't give any comment as to why that is the case. Here is the iHeartRadio article where this is the article. I'm just not going to give any comment to this. Matthew Good denies calling for unvaccinated people to be shot. This is published on Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, and it was modified Thursday, October 20th, 2022. Canadian singer Matthew Good is denying reports by some right-wing media outlets that he suggested unvaccinated people should be shot. This should be a cautionary tale of how easily things can be taken out of context and how you should not believe everything you read on the internet, Good said in a statement to iHeartRadio late Wednesday. Video clip circulating on social media shows Good talking to the audience during his show in the past weekend in Nanaimo, BC. He said, "I guess what I'm saying is that I'd like to put those people on planes and fly them to the Congo and they can get off and like 14-year-olds can fire AK-47s at them." The Western Standard misquoted Good as saying unvaccinated people should be flown to the Congo, and Rebel News reported that Good was making strange remarks about unvaccinated people. Again, I'm not going to comment on what I said in my video. The video is still available in other places, and that can be seen for what it is. On social media, Good has been attacked for the comment, which he insisted was actually part of a rant about tyranny. "At no time did I mention unvaccinated people or vaccines," said the 51-year-old singer. "I don't even know where that came from, and I would never argue that a person does not have the right to govern their own body. I was talking about people that believe they are living in tyranny in Canada." Again, I was talking about people who believe they are living in tyranny in Canada. And yes, I did say I would like to put those people on planes to the Congo. And when they get off, 14-year-olds with AK-47s could fire at them. So they know what living in real tyranny is like. Good explained he was referencing child soldiers to make the point that Canadians are not faced with such violence. In the context of the tyrannical, we do not dwell in a nation in which armed men and boys as young as 9 show up in villages and towns and carry out gross acts of violence, he said. "We simply do not face that reality." My reference to it was to point out that those who believe this nation is tyrannical know nothing of its modern truth. And therefore, I used an extreme example to demonstrate that. Good said the video cuts off just as I started talking about how our liberties are the most important thing we have in Canada. And I do believe that wholeheartedly. And it was my liberty to say that to say what I said. And what he said was that I was talking about the people that I was talking about people who believe they are living in tyranny in Canada. And yes, I did say I would like to put those people on planes to the Congo, and when they get off, 14-year-olds with AK-47s could fire at them, so they know they know what living in real tyranny is like. Again, I'm not giving any added context. I'm not giving my own perception. I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just reading what is said here. He said he was shocked to read the headline on a Vancouver blog that read, "Vancouver rock star says unvaccinated people should be shot by 14-year-olds during a BC concert." They did not reach out for a comment or to confirm what I said. They just further took it out of context as a post from Twitter, said Good. It's really mind-boggling. Vancouver is awesome, has since revisited its post. I will say that Matthew Good never reached out to me. Nothing was sent to me. My email address is open to the public. It's on my About page on YouTube. I had no correspondence with Matthew Good, nor was I contacted formally for any articles of defamation. Nothing was filed. This was simply using the system in which YouTube has in place. And this doesn't go around the world, so my video, again, is still viewable from anywhere else other than Canada in the world. He insisted he doesn't believe anyone should be shot. Of course not. That's ludicrous. The whole thing is ludicrous. Good is scheduled to kick off day 16, kick off a 16-city Canadian tour on November 10th. So this is in the past tense. That was the case. Now, I did reach out to the Embassy of the Congo, asking them if it's normal in the Congo for child soldiers to meet foreigners coming in off of planes and to be gunned down by children with AK-47s, to which they did not respond. There was no response to that question, as I requested from the Congolese, I believe it's pronounced or said, embassy in Canada. Now, that is the case. That is the case of a defamation claim made on this channel against a video that was published on this channel. It's no longer viewable here in Canada. But yes, I'm just reporting on the fact that this video was made and this video was, again, taken down. No comments of mine were made throughout the entirety of this video. I'm putting this out there just to make the record straight that these were the things that were said, and these were my opinions. Those were not my opinions in this video, but I had made opinions, and they were ruled by YouTube, not a court of law, that they were defamatory. Anyway, that's all I have for you on this. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. You can put your opinions in the comment section down below, even though there was no opinions in this video. We'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.